If you want to take your training to the next level with high quality arm wrestling training equipment, be sure to check out Anaconda Arm Wrestling and use the code SATV10 for 10% off your total purchase. Now back to the video. Wow. A lot of the turbulent topics have been going around the arm wrestling community the past few days. And it seems that the ongoing discussion that is going on right now is the very topic of doping. Like the uncomfortable topic that you don't really want to talk about on the dinner table with all of your arm wrestling friends, especially if you are from the United States at least. And it seems that seems to be the very case because the recent news that has been dropping the past few days is that tested athletes that has been caught or at least banned by using illegal substances and they got caught in their respective competitions and have been competing in other tournaments instead, such as the Arizona State, AMC. And so I was just like, I need to really check this out, and I was with the post that Ingen Terzi himself was writing that basically if you're not a natural, then stay away from the events that have doping tests. If you use stuff and try to win where there is a rule against it, then don't complain when you test positive and got banned. Some people will not care and still allow you to compete, but some people will not simply allow you. No need bullshit drama for every simple thing. And at first, I genuinely thought the reaction that Ingen Terzi had was based on, let's see, the video that Mr. Pradeep from Armwrestling did when he was talking about since Artyom Morozov, who has been openly stating that he is on the illegal substances, and this is what Pradeep had to say about that particular topic.
He did not enjoy this event at all. And speaking of Artyom Morozov, how the hell was he allowed after admitting to steroid usage to compete in a supposedly drug-free event? This should not happen at all. I am a huge Artyom Morozov fan. I talk with him often on Instagram, so there's no beef against him. I hope you understand that part. But please...
Trey Raymond Sleepins from Voice of Arm Wrestling was speaking on the very topic as well. So I found this video very, very thought-provoking and interesting because out of making this video, I had no idea that somebody that got popped were actually competing at Arizona State.
But now I know it's athletes. Like, not that I know, but I think, like, if we competed multiple times, right? It's athletes. Like, I think you are doing really bad things for our sport. You're doing egoistical things for our sport. Armwrestling is very egotistical sport in itself, but you're not helping me by showing the world how bad arm wrestling is, how bad we follow the rules, how there's no consequences to the actions. That's how I feel. So I don't give a like what you think. I think all the people that competed now, while they are with a doping ban, they're doing real harm to the sport I love. That's how I feel. Second thing, you're doing real harm to yourself. I'll explain why. So if you did something, you get caught, let's say your sentence is 4 years. If you ignore your sentence and you can continue to arm wrestle, let's say you get caught in national competition and then you go to a different country like some guys do and compete there, but you're national.
That is something that has been happening for quite some time. I do remember one time that somebody was going to our home club, and I was just like, yeah, this is a very strong guy, and it turns out that that man was actually caught for using illegal substances. So a similar situation have been happening, at least in my own home neighborhood. So it was an interesting experience, to say the least.
Team or national doping agency still sees it. If you're trying to get back and compete at national, you most likely will get an extended sentence. And that extended sentence might go, because if you violated, you're banned multiple times, even to a lifetime disqualification. We see this so many times. Like there's nuances. Like every league has a different league. Arm wrestling is BADA code, and it's very, very simple. First offense, up to 4 years most of the time, maybe 2 years if you take a diuretic.
Especially in AMC as well. One of them that actually got popped, who was present at AMC, was Yerdaulet Sarbai, and he got popped in the 2023 World Combat Games. And he was tested in that event, and then he was seen competing in the AMC. Similar thing was happening to Oleg Cherkasov, and it has been a topic on its own recently. Some people get really egotistical when it comes to the dopamine surge of going out there, competing with some of the best arm wrestlers out there in the world, while still being on a doping sentence. If it is something that we can take away from this, is that you don't need illegal substances when it comes to winning world titles, European titles, winning the national championships, because you can be all clean and still perform at the highest level. I mean, for example, there are a bunch of different examples that I can give it to you right now. Like for instance, Heidi Andersson, Pia Reisek, Mindaugas Tarasaitis, Yanis Sambolins, Vladislav Krasovskis, Sandris Sheris, and a lot of other athletes that have consistently proven that it is possible to still perform at the highest level while still being clean. In AIF, WIF, IFA, wherever your choice is with all of that, and you can still perform really well and call yourself clean. I think I made myself really clear with this whole topic and all of that. Yeah, what do you think about all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share this video around, because that really helps me a lot. So have a nice day, stay safe, don't be a surpuppa, and keep being awesome. Take care.